It's The Show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the New York Knicks. For New York, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry.
Well,
I'm going Kyrie number one, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
that's my alarm,
I say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford.
Ooh.
Then Chris Paul.
Yes.
Maybe a little Rondo, maybe Tony Parker, Derrick Rose, and my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando, my neighbor, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Chicago. And that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
Kevin, I know they feel terrible about how it turned out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them and took them by surprise. As well.
And Clark, you summed it up right there. It was a shocking.
Johnson comes in for Olynyk, and Freak subbed in for Bradley. And then for New York, Lopez comes in for J.J. Hickson, and Thomas subbed in for Porzingis. And New York, looking at who they've got, Thomas is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, then there's Calderon, and it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Whitney's checked in, and Smart subbed in for Thomas.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Calderon passes to Afflalo. And it's Calderon, that time on the assist by Afflalo. Calderon's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And here's Freak. Pass to Sullinger. The 11-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Sullinger's got 8 points. Knicks trail by 5. Calderon kicks to Afflalo. Thomas a screen. Calderon has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 9.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Smart kicks to Freak. And there's the feed to Sullinger. 5 on the clock. Freak. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Calderon dishes to Afflalo. Shoots from 14. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Freak kicks to Sullinger. From 13, no luck. So New York will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. In these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Now here's Calderon. Not a lot of room. Outside Anthony from about 19 feet. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 4 assists in the game. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
I realize this.
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested.
They pulled all the strings to give me.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after them. That's how they piled up all the points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Calderon. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Porzingis. Then there's Afflalo, and it's Thomas in at the 3.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. Thomas checked in. Knicks trail by 3. Calderon with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. The dish to Afflalo. Here's Anthony. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anthony's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Calderon passes to Hickson. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Here's Lopez. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
To the wing right side. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Afflalo. Clock at 4. Sullinger dishes to Freak. That drops. He has 6. 59 seconds left in the first half. Calderon kicks to Hickson. Feeds it to Carmelo. Here's Afflalo. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Calderon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Calderon's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Freak. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing. The contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Calderon. Releases from 15, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the... Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcome. Changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Freak comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Knicks, Biyombo is checked in for Hickson. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Lance Thomas in for Jose Calderon. Freak in at shooting guard. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Amir Johnson, and it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. For 3, Calderon. Rebounded by the Celtics. Sullinger's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Freak. 12 points for him. Sullinger with a screen for Freak. And he hits it to tie the game up. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Whitney. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
They set the pick. Anthony on the wing. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Anthony's got 13 points.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Freak kicks to Sullinger. And stolen by Thomas. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to O'Quinn. Dishes to Calderon. Clock is at 3. Puts it up. Got a piece of it. And O'Quinn kicks to Anthony. Great look, but off the mark.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Freak passes to Johnson. Smart dishes to Johnson. Powered down with both hands.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
In the corner, O'Quinn with it. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Raptors.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And he gets it to go. Calderon. Shot is off. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And then for New York, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Afflalo. And Thomas subbed in for Jose Calderon. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Hickson is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Thomas. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. Johnson kicks to Bradley. Taken away by Anthony. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Here's Freak. It's hauled in by Thomas. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
So for the Knicks, Aaron Afflalo. He's checked in for Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Lopez. Celtics trail by 5. It's stolen by Calderon. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. He kicks it to Thomas. Back to Calderon. Down low. Here's Hickson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Sullinger's checked in for Boston. Here's Crowder. Traps in the tray.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
There's the pick. Calderon passes to Porzingis. Kicks to Afflalo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, check out that teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Passes to Bradley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
In the second half, they've made more of an effort to get it inside, and I like that. Be intentional. Be direct. Be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint.
Bradley no good on the free throw.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
To the paint. It's tipped. And here's Afflalo for 3. And Boston with the rebound.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Calderon. Out of dishes to Freak. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. Now just a 3-point Knicks lead. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team as this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way. He wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. There's the pick. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Bradley against the Flalo, and a wide open look for Freak. Chance there to take the lead, missing. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Calderon kicks to a Flalo. Lets it go from 11. Money!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
The pass to Bradley. Olynyk up top. In the corner, Bradley with it. He feeds it to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Here's Freak. No good. And New York will come the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They double in with Freak. Afflalo with it. Now defended by Freak. Hickson with the ball. He's against Olynyk. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Seven seconds left in the game. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
Now Calderon. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Carmelo Anthony. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille
be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
This episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win CC.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, or just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly.
What's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. How's the family? CC good? Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Freak.
Hello and welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the New York Knicks. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Cunningham. Gordon's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Ish Smith in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Asik in the middle. Smith is out there with Gordon. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Checking in for the offense, James Johnson.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Celtics leading by 3. And here's Freak. He's coming off a 16-point game against New York. Good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
1:53 left to play here in the first. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Kevin, he told me that basically on the defensive end, if they can do a good job on their outside shooters, everything else should fall into place. He said, listen, if we can force them to work the ball inside on a consistent basis, we feel like we have an excellent chance to win. We'll see, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for Boston?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Here's Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Smith hits them both. Boston leading by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Olynyk with the steal. And it's Johnson penetrating. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pelicans trail by 8. Smith dishes to Asik. Screen by Smith. Gordon the pass to Anderson. The rebound by the Celtics, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. New Orleans gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Smith kicks to Gordon. Back to Smith. Asik the screen for Smith. Pulls up on the wing. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Cunningham is out there with Davis, and it's Ajinça in at the center. And Bradley gets it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Holiday kicks to Evans. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Crowder. And now it's a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
A moment to check in.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
All right, then, let's get... All right, then, let's get up.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Free Bradley. Holiday. Freak in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the Boston 5. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Drew Holiday.
Got it.
Thomas kicks to Freak. Back to Thomas. And Davis sends it back. Thomas against Holiday. Ajinça the pass to Evans. Kicks it to Ajinça. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Pelicans have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. No good on that one. Boston making some changes. Jared Sullinger comes in for Amir Johnson. And Smart subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Cunningham. And it's Gordon in for Tyreke Evans. Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. Freak dishes to Olynyk. Makes it off the glass. Olynyk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Davis against Sullinger. Gordon with a screen on Sullinger. Here's Davis. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Sullinger the screen. Now here's Crowder, guarded closely. And it's Freak missing. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. It's stolen by Sullinger. Here's Freak. Out left to the wing. Here's Smart. Kicks to Sullinger. 4 on the clock. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Davis. Outside Gordon. They set the screen. And Anderson kicks to Holiday. It's good. This game is all even. Holiday's got 9.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Anderson up top for the lead. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Olynyk the pass to Smart. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Sullinger. Cans the 12-footer. He has 6. Now here is Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Left side Davis. And no good trying to get that one. And all right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Johnson. And Freak subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for New Orleans. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Gordon are the guard set. Omer Ashik is out there with Cunningham, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Cunningham kicks to Johnson. Evans dishes to Gordon. There's the pick. Feeds it to Johnson. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Freak. Wide open. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gordon against Whitney. Gordon kicks to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Johnson. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go. Now Freak. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dishes it to Olynyk. 11 feet out and he hits it. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shot by Gordon. Wide open. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists in the game. Freak passes to Olynyk. Takes the 13-footer. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. And that one's good. Freak. Evans dishes to Holiday. Here's Davis. The shot is off. Good D by Sullinger. Boston leading by 6. Here's Freak. Banked in off the glass. Freak's got 7 points for the quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for Go Celtics dancers.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Evans kicks to Cunningham. That's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. Bradley against Evans. Olynyk, and another basket for Boston.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Evans outside. On the wing, Davis. Poked away. It's stolen by Sullinger. It's Bradley on the wing. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Olynyk. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Releases from 15. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. And Olynyk kicks to Bradley. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Unloads. And that one hits back iron.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
It counts.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Avery Bradley. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one.
Boom, boom, boom.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.